Hey guys, this is my first attempt at a YouTube video. I have a YouTube channel that I put like random little vlog videos, but let's just face it, I shot those on my phone and I've basically been doing little videos like that since like high school. So I wanted to try something new. I've been contemplating just doing the whole like YouTuber thing for a while. Let's see how this goes. I got the inspiration from my cousin Taylor just because she does it and it looks like a lot of fun. So I just decided to give it a try. I just had no idea what to do. I don't know the first thing about hair and makeup, so tutorials, no thanks. I don't go shopping a lot, so shopping hauls, I ain't gonna do those. That's just not something I do, and I'm not gonna just do it for the sake of YouTube. So my husband and I were out yesterday and we went to this bookstore that's actually my favorite bookstore like of all time. It's like my favorite store of all time. It's called Powell's and it's in downtown Portland. The whole store is a city block. It's an entire city block, and then it's like 4 stories, like each different like category of different types of books like have their own room. I cannot speak enough about this place. It's amazing. I could spend way too much money there. Usually when I go there, I just bring cash to give myself a limit. But yesterday, I only had my debit card. I didn't have any cash, so I had to be really careful. And I surprisingly only spent about $35, and I got 5 books, so pat myself on the back, I guess. So I was there and I was like, oh, what if I did a YouTube video on like a bookstore haul? I didn't even know if that was a thing. So I looked it up and it's out there. Like it's not like totally original, but it's not something that everybody's doing. So I just decided to do a bookstore haul. I own way too many books. I literally have 3 bookshelves right now. I have this one right here that has all of my like favorite books. I have a bunch of other books. They are like my absolute favorites that I actually lent to a friend of mine. And so there should be more books on that shelf basically. And then I have a bookshelf over here that has all of my favorite authors. And I'm actually working on kind of collecting all of their books. So that's what's over here. And then over here I have a 5-story bookshelf of just all of my other books. So anyway, I guess we'll get started. I'll show you the books that I did buy yesterday. So the first book that I bought was The Firm by John Grisham. John Grisham is one of those authors that I'm working on collecting all of his books. It's an oldie but a goodie. I'm surprised I've actually never read this book yet, but I haven't. I heard the movie was good. I still haven't even seen the movie. I'm a bad fan. But anyway, I'm obsessed with John Grisham. This book was only $4.50, so not bad. Alright, so the next book I bought is Hide and Seek by James Patterson. This one was only $3.50. It's a good deal. He's another one that I'm working on collecting all of his stuff, which has been quite a challenge because he can spit them out faster than I can read them, and I can actually read them pretty fast. His chapters are actually only like 3 pages long. Everything is so fast paced that like you just kind of fly through it, and that's one of the things that I love about it. I really like his writing style. I like all of his twists. Like he always has like 500 twists in his book. This is another one of those books that I'm just starting to, I have a whole list of all of his books, all of John Grisham's, I'm trying to collect all of them. I have like a little checklist. So this is one of them that I didn't own, so I wanted to get it. The next book I bought is Live by Night by Dennis Lehane. This one was only $8.98. Dennis Lehane, like if you haven't heard of him, he's actually the author that wrote the books that the movies Gone Baby Gone, Mystic River, and Shutter Island were based off of. So if you haven't heard of Dennis Lehane, I highly recommend him. I really like his writing style. Okay, so don't judge me on this one. Choose Your Own Autobiography by Neil Patrick Harris. This one was actually only $8.98 as well. So it's a good deal. I love Neil Patrick Harris. I don't know anything about this book. I just heard that he wrote a book, and I was so obsessed with the Bro Code that I bought it for my husband, even though he doesn't like reading. I actually read it before he did, but I'm obsessed with Neil Patrick Harris. I think he's hilarious, so I hope this book is just as hilarious. I'll let you know. So the last book that I bought, don't judge me once again, but I'm obsessed with anything from like the Old West, Civil War, like that whole time period, like basically like the whole 19th century. Anything about the Old West, like I will read it. Any movie, I will watch it. Like I fiction, nonfiction, like school textbook. I don't care. So I got the book Lincoln's Gamble by Todd Brewster. This one was only $9.98. I happened to be just kind of walking by that area, not knowing what I wanted to get, and there was a whole section that had stuff about the Civil War, the Revolutionary War, like just this whole section, and I gotta be honest, I wanted to buy all of it, so I stopped myself and I settled on one book. I don't know what it's about. I've never read anything by this author before. I hope it's good. Like I said, I'll read anything about that time period. I'll let you know. Alright guys, so that concludes my first YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.